Welcome to the EKH Media YouTube channel. If it's your first time here at the channel, well, what we do here is we talk about communication strategies and the associated technologies, the things that have worked really well and the things that, well, we found that maybe don't work quite as well, at least not for us and our clients and other people that we know. Thanks for being here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to jettison past your competition by leaving alone that tired old multimedia strategy. Because after all, multimedia was innovative, well, back when Don McLean was singing, long, long time ago, but I can, yeah, this isn't going to be a singing channel. Now that we know, nobody, not even my kids, is recommending that I go on The Voice as a way to make my mark in the world. Let's get back to talking about multimedia. Here's an example of how it might have worked. Somebody will stand up and be giving a speech in front of a group of people, and someone else will have a camcorder set up and they will be recording that speech. And then, well, they'll transcribe that recording and use it either in whole or in part as a featured blog post. Clips, better known as sound bites, might also be featured on the website. And oh yeah, still pictures would be sent out as part of releases to local media with captions, which were usually nothing more than quotes from the actual speech. The strategy was, it was a way for the same piece of content to reach somebody no matter where they found it. Time to move over multimedia, because there's a new sheriff in town. It's called TransMedia. What multimedia was one story told across multiple platforms. And it was pretty boring. Once you've seen it once, you'd seen it a million times. TransMedia is all about developing a great big story world, which is shared across multiple touchstones. And what I mean by a touchstone is, well, our YouTube channel, where you are right now, is a touchstone. And we also have a touchstone, which is a podcast. And then we have one, which is an Instagram feed. And each one needs to tell a different story. But the look and the branding is similar. So when someone reaches you on that touchstone, they know right away, this is your brand. But what they are involved in consuming is something new, something exciting, something which slows down the churn of them believing, well, I already know this, and clicking on, and getting them to slow down and consume and learn more. Every really big story world has a core that it springs from. We believe, in case of a brand, it should be a video business card. And that's a 2 to 3 minute video which really tells about the heart of your brand.
And these kids are learning so much about nutrition. We just had a blast.
It talks about why you do the things that you do, how you do the things that you do, who the people are that you do those things with. And it opens up the opportunity to tell stories on all of those little micro components on a much bigger scale on a different touchstone. A good example of how this might work is you're a for-profit brand, but you give back to a nonprofit. I listen to the radio and I hear about a sock brand that they give away a pair of socks for every pair they sell, or a glasses manufacturer that for every pair they sell, they provide a pair of glasses to somebody else. Well, within that video business card, you just touch upon it a little bit. But on another one of your touchstones, it could be all about expanding that part of your story world, where it becomes a story in and of itself, but it connects back. So let's talk about this touchstone right here, the YouTube channel. Traditionally, it's been misused as simply a place to place videos to be shared somewhere else. The best way to use this touchstone is to develop a community, to use it to tell a specific story. One of the best ways, we believe, is to use it as an educational platform to teach about your industry, about your brand, so that people have a way to know about you before they actually reach out and try to interact with you personally. If you do it well, people are actually going to believe that they know you. They're going to run into you someplace and they're going to meet you and they're going to be familiar with you. Because when you do it really well, not only do they believe that they know you, they also believe that you know them, even though you've never actually met them. That's a much better way to use this touchstone than to simply be a place that you put up a whole bunch of videos of who knows what, and well, you'd say, but it's the second largest search engine in the world, owned by the first largest search engine in the world, and therefore it's indexable, and so that's why we want to put things up. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Build community. Get in touch, relate to people, tell your story. For us, the LinkedIn touchstone tells a different story than the one which happens on YouTube. LinkedIn is largely about bigger issues which affect an industry and being a thought leader relative to those matters. So putting out blogs which are specific to a topic which is currently relevant, or putting forth an issue which will become the trending topic. It's also the place where you can find information from other really good people, other places, and share it with people specific to an industry. The little mini scenario is just one possible way to use several touchstones to tell your great big giant super story in a transmedia way. There isn't a right way. What you have to do is to figure out what your messages are that you want to convey to people. Know that your business, your brand is constantly putting out signals. Figure out how to tell different stories, yet make them be cohesive so that everybody knows this is all about you, and you'll be more successful. It will bring more people to your brand on a more regular basis and have them wanting to do business with you. And after all, isn't that what it's all about? We're looking for more customers. We're looking to grow, whether it be a following or in sales. That's what we're doing every day. So there we have it. Get rid of multimedia, move into the world of transmedia, and grow your business. If you like this video, well, you saw what I just did. You do it to us. If you didn't like it, well, give it a thumbs down. Please subscribe. Always looking for more subscribers. And click that little bell notification and you will be notified the next time we put forth information. And most of all, thank you for your time. It's the most valuable commodity we all have. And the fact that you spent it watching this video means a lot to me. Thanks. What I mean by that is, no, I don't mean anything by that. I mean that I want to start over, okay? So just start over. And I got thrown off because in the beginning I actually was using my hand and I had to stop myself. And when I told myself to stop, that's what threw me off. Totally. Ah! Okay. Back to the civilized world. Long time ago, but I can... In the industry, which are very important. What was the term that you used? I had it, that you see it as something as issues driven. She sees it as issues driven. That's what we're talking about here, right? Okay. This is going to be a good place for a cut because I don't really know where to go from there, but I can cut and come back in. Because I don't use my hand, I can use my hand. So it added something that time.
Exactly. Now your hand adds power.
2 to 3 minute little spiel. But in that spiel, peel, deal,
Video.
at philanthropy, Philanthropy. Yeah, that would be the word, philanthropy. And then we can, if you hadn't laughed, I would have been able to use it. Talk about a couple of touchstones and how people often use them versus how they can be. They can be. They, 4 letters, can, 3 letters, be, 2 letters. Big word to smaller words. They can be. Clips, better known as sound bites, would be. That's all, folks.